Design sketching is one of the most important abilities the creative entrance exams test for the selection of candidates. In our constant endeavor to empower our students do well in the creative career exams like NID, NIFT, NATA, UCED, we improve our systems, methodologies, and technology with the help of the numerous feedback and suggestions we collect from the DQ alum. We are happy and excited to introduce the design sketching version 23.0 at DQ Labs that gears towards bringing clarity, simplicity, and enhance students' design sketching learning. Our student results, especially during the pandemic years, where the majority of the teaching happened online, have been exceptional. Our success rates have grown significantly higher compared to the industry standards. Our students have achieved top ranks in all the creative exams at UG and PG level. The quality of DQ student design sketching works is becoming top notch year after year. These are some of the classroom works of students of 2022 students who secured top ranks and admissions in premier design, architecture, and fashion schools. These works are all done freehand without use of any scale and were done within the time limit. Various students with different calibers and sketching abilities will be competing for the creative entrance exams. It doesn't matter whether you are a great artist or your last drawing ever done was in the fourth grade. What matters is what you can produce or sketch within the 20 minutes of the time for a given question in the final exam. Why we are saying 20 minutes is because in an exam there could be about 3 or 4 questions, and you may get between 1.5 hours to 2 hours for doing all of them. If you plan to finish your drawing within 20 minutes, if you get more time, it's an advantage. You can further work on it. If not, at least you could create an impactful drawing within that 20 minutes. As part of the creative aptitude test or the sketching and drawing test, generally they ask you to make either a theme sketch, 3D composition, 2D composition, or all of them for the NATA or JE architecture paper. If it is for NIFT, FDDI, or private fashion schools, you would generally get an instructional design, accessory design, or a memory drawing. And if it is for NID, UCED, SEED, or private design schools, they may ask you to make a fine art or a creative thinking related question, or a design problem solving, or a storyboarding, or a poster design question. So the challenge here is how to sketch like a topper, how to produce that level of work within that 20 minutes of time. So to develop that kind of ability, you should be doing certain things as practice. Number one, you should have strong understanding of the fundamentals. Number two, you should have practical experience, which means that you draw, you seek feedback, and then you apply your learning. Number four, you should be practicing quick ideation, layouting, and planning for any given question. Number five, your aim should be completing the work within the time. And to make it possible, you should have extensive practice. At DQ Labs, with the design sketching program that we have for the entrance coaching exams, you will be given plenty of coaching, mentoring, and opportunity to test your skills through various means. So we have basic classes, advanced classes, exam readiness classes, master classes, revision classes to help you perfect your understanding of the fundamentals. We also have dot clarification sessions where you can actually get your sketches evaluated and clarify all your doubts. And we also have monthly mock tests by by answering which you can actually see how well you're able to implement your learnings on a monthly basis. I will help you understand what each of these elements are and how you can make use of them to sketch like a topper. In this video, I will be addressing all of these various aspects of the design sketching version 23.0 that we have released on 18th of October 2022. Starting off with the overall schedule and when and where to attend the classes. Let's begin with the basics. In the basic classes, we teach you right from how to hold a pencil and draw a line till how you can fluently express whatever you're envisioning on paper. Now, that is achieved through a series of topics and a series of classes. We begin with the perspective classes, where you have 3 sessions to attend. Then you move on to objects in perspective. Once you finish them, you are exposed to the concepts of interiors, drawing interiors in 1 point, 2 point, 3 point perspective. After that, you will be taught to draw interior. You'll be taught to draw exteriors in 1 point, 2 point, 3 point perspectives, and then you'll be taught shade, shadows, and textures for various objects and environments. Then you will learn human and animal figure drawing. After that, you will explore speed sketching, and then finally 2D graphics. All these classes are delivered under the basics, and these classes happen from Tuesdays to Saturdays, 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. online. Then we have the advanced classes. All the students who have finished basics nicely are promoted to the advanced classes. In the advanced classes, we have specific topics based on the entrance exams that you will be taking. So, if you are going for NIFT or FDDI or fashion design entrance exams, so you will have advanced sketching classes for accessory design, instructional design, and memory sketches. If you're going for NID UCEED SEED, you will be working on fine art sketches, creative thinking, and design problem solving. If you're going for NATA or JE Architecture Paper 2, you will be working on 3D composition, 2D composition, and theme sketches. And as you can see here, the NIFT advanced classes happen on Saturday, the NID UCEED SEED advanced classes happen on Sunday, and the NATA JE Paper 2 classes happen on Monday. And the timings are 7:30 to 9 p.m. online. The basic classes and advanced classes keep happening all around the year. In September or October and in November, we shall be having exam readiness sessions, which are taken primarily by Sean or myself, Umesh, and we will give you a series of fast paced tests to test your understanding of the basics, to help you understand where you are going wrong, and if needed, we will recommend you to do certain basic classes to improve your understanding and improve your work. In the month of December or in April or May, we shall be having master classes again taken by Sean or myself, Umesh, where we will help you to time your work and give or produce high quality work within that 20 minutes of time. And just before the exams, either in December or in April and May, we shall be having the revision classes where if you want to kind of revise all the topics that you have done, those can be done or accomplished. Apart from those classes, on every Tuesday and Wednesday, every week between 4 o'clock till 5:30 p.m., we will be having the doubt clarification sessions. These are held online. Any student who has any doubt related with sketching, those who are not able to clarify their doubts within the class timings, they can join the doubt clarification classes, and you can get your all your doubts clarified online, and you can practice them. Apart from that, we also have the aims all India monthly mocks, where every week on a Sunday we will be having a test, a mock test that will help you to get an all India rank, a study plan, and also premium competitive insights. Okay, so as you notice here, on every first Sunday, we'll be having a aim for NID, UG, and PG. Every second Sunday, we'll be having aim for NIFT, UG, PG, and JEE architecture. Every third Sunday, we'll be having USEED and SEED aim. And every fourth Sunday, we'll be having aim for NATA. So it's not just about you giving the test. We also have a review session where the faculty will review the works of the students and give you feedback. These review sessions, as mentioned here, will happen on the respective dates. For the AIM NID UGPG, the review will happen every second Sunday, 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. and likewise for the other aims as well. How to access this aim? Go into your Edge account, click on My Courses, check mark the All India Monthly Mock Test, and click on Visit Course. And you would be displayed this particular page where you can see a list of various exams. So click on a particular exam and you can scroll down to see the latest test, and there you can see a enroll for free button. Click on it, and there you can also notice the date when that test can be accessed. Please ensure you take that test during the time limit, because after the time limit it will be locked and you will never be able to access that test. However, if you have attempted the test, you would access your attempt by going into your profile page and looking at your activity. You can identify the aim mock test, you can click on it, and then you can review your attempt. So please do not miss answering these AIM mock tests, whether you have finished the entire program, sketching and theory program at DQ Labs or not. Irrespective of that, take one mock test every month. That will help you understand and puts your preparation into perspective and see if your preparation is making a difference or not. So it is important that you attempt AIM mock test every month. So with these variety of unique classes at DQ Labs, you will be given opportunities to work on your fundamentals, clarify your doubts, take a mock test every month, and practice such a way that you are able to sketch like a topper under 20 minutes for any given sketching question. So you may ask how much time investment is required for the design sketching program. So if you are a 2 year student, if you have 2 years before the final exam occurs, so you need to be spending about 2 hours of time, your time per week consistently. This 2 hours is divided into, let us say, 1.5 hour for the one sketching class and the remaining half an hour for your practice. And if you're looking at a net month, right? So it will be about 4 hours plus additional 2 hours. So around 6 to 8 hours is the amount of time you invest per month for the design sketching. If you have only 1 year of time before your exam, you have to double your effort. And if you have 6 months, again, you have to double that effort, right? So that is the reason why we suggest that if you join early on, it is better because you'll have enough time to practice and basically take in all the learnings that you are learning at DQ Labs. Now let us look at the number of classes and assignments that you should be doing. So here I just mentioned the number of classes within the pink space, and this represent the number of assignments that are available for you. Okay, so for basics there are 25 classes and 124 assignments. For advanced there are 6 classes per discipline and 25 assignments per discipline. Exam readiness there are 7 sessions and 35 assignments, 6 master classes and 15 assignments. And of course the revision classes will be about 15 sessions, and you will be doing 149 assignments which belong to basics and advanced. Let us have a look at the class timings. So since the pandemic seemed to be receding, we have already started physical classes at some centers for the design sketching. So the students now have the option of attending the physical classes or the online classes. Certain classes come at this point of time are happening only online, and some classes are happening offline as well. For example, if you look at the doubt clarification sessions, they happen only online, and they happen on every Tuesday, Wednesday, every week, 4 to 5:30 p.m. The AIM and All India monthly mock tests also happen online. There will be one per month per exam. If you look at the basics and exam readiness and revision classes, these classes happen online and also offline. However, the advanced classes and the master classes happen only online. So this gives you a snapshot of which classes you can attend physically and which classes you can attend online, and you can plan accordingly. Now, this schedule or this availability of classes is still we announce. Please wait for further announcements, but the program will continue in this mode till we announce the next development. For the physical classes timings, you please reach out to your center. All right, so they will help you understand when are the physical classes happening. But for the online classes, all the activities that are happening online, so the basic classes are happening Tuesdays to Saturdays, 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. For the advanced classes, it is again 7:30 to 9 p.m. from Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The doubt clarification sessions 4 to 5:30 p.m. Tuesday and Wednesday every week. And the All India monthly mock tests happen every Sunday 4 to 7:30 p.m. depending on the mock test, which mock test is scheduled for that particular Sunday. Let us now have a look at the checkpoints and moving next to the next topic. So, so as you have observed, there are a lot of assignments that are available for you to do in each of the topics. What we have done in this new version is we have introduced something called as a checkpoint. So this checkpoint assesses whether you have understood the topic correctly or not. If you have understood the topic, you will be moved to the next topic. If you have not, then we recommend you to do the topic one more time. So in this way, the number of mandatory assignments that a student has to do will be only 12. I will explain what are those 12 points, checkpoints, and how to access them. Okay. But in general, if you look at it, we have 9 checkpoints for basics and 3 checkpoints for advanced classes. So under basics, there are 124 assignments. Under advanced, there are 25 assignments. So generally, students kind of uh, report back saying there are too many assignments, they are not able to complete all of them, and etc. To simplify the process, we have introduced these checkpoints. So as per these checkpoints, what happens is, let us say under the basic classes, there are 25 classes and 124 assignments. So let us say, let's start with Tuesday. All the new students will start the classes on Tuesday with the perspective class. There are three classes and some assignments. Now, what we check is the checkpoint number two, and what the checkpoint number two assignment is also written here. So, once you finish this checkpoint number two, get it evaluated with your faculty. Your faculty will evaluate and decide whether you go forward to the next topic or you may have to redo a particular topic again. Okay, so the checkpoints are given here. You can see that there are 8 checkpoints for the basics. The first checkpoint is uploading your work. I will tell you what you need to do for that. Okay. Um, to give you in another perspective, you start off with uploading 5 of your best creative personal works. Then you attend the perspective basic classes, and then you attend the checkpoint 2, you clear it, then you will be moved to objects in perspective, then you do the checkpoint 3, then you are moved to textures, shades, and shadows, and then you do checkpoint 4. So we follow this checkpoint system to move you to the next topic. Similarly, for the advanced, so these are the checkpoints. As you can notice, the checkpoint numbers may be same for the different exams, but the content of the checkpoint is different. So the NID UC student will be having different checkpoints, and the NATA students will be having different checkpoints. So how do you access the checkpoints? So once you are in the learn of your particular course, you can find this module called as PTM Student Progress Gate, and that is where you can access the checkpoints. You click on it, you can see 2 checkpoints. One is for design sketching and the other for general aptitude checkpoint. Now we are talking about the design sketching checkpoints. So click on that box. Then you'll be taken to the quizzes, which are the checkpoints. So you access each of the checkpoint as and when you finish your classes, and you do those checkpoints. To begin with, please upload 5 of your best works. This is very much important for us to understand your caliber and how you are doing your work. So if you have not done it, please upload 5 of your best works as checkpoint number one. And just want to give you an example of these checkpoints, how you have to attempt these checkpoints. For example, checkpoint 5, draw an interior in 3 point perspective. I'm giving you 2 examples done by 2 different students. Now, sketch number 1, you can see that the student has done whatever is required, which is great. But you can see you can see the sketch number 2, where the student has done whatever is required, but much more. You can see the passion, dedication, and love he has given in to finish this particular work. And what we want from all of you guys is, when you are attempting these checkpoints, please put in all your effort and do a good job. At this point of time, don't worry about the timing, how much time you are taking for your sketches. The timing aspect, as I told you, we will address it during the master classes. When you're doing the basic and advanced, look at how well you can attempt those. And especially the checkpoints have to be done with a lot of dedication, passion, and love. Okay. And whenever you're doing these checkpoints, your objective has to be, your drawing should be best among the others. All right. So, how can you make your work better or the best than the others? So, now let us talk about the peer evaluation for enhanced learning. So, even before you attempt the checkpoints, what we want you to do is, first of all, access the question on edge that you need to work on. Scroll down to see past student works. Now we have removed that the need that you need to upload a work to see the past year students. That is no longer required. So you can just scroll down to see the past year works, analyze the work, rate, comment, and correct at least three sketches. Now, when you do that, you will understand what are the most common mistakes done by the students and how well certain students have kind of done it. So, you will have a benchmark and some inspiration and ideas, right? With that knowledge, we want you to attempt your assignment such that you can create something awesome. All right. So going through the steps, access the question on edge that you need to work on. Scroll down to see the past year student works. Click on at least three works, understand them better, and also look at the revision. You will find in some sketches original and revision. So toggle through them so that you can see the difference. Rate the work and also comment. If you have found a mistake in the work, please comment. By doing so, you will understand how that particular assignment has to be done, and whatever you're planning would be of top quality, and you'll be able to generate fantastic work. All right. So we are not looking at the mediocre work. We don't want you to create mediocre work, but we want you to create something really awesome. And I'm repeating, please don't worry about the time constraint at this point of time. We will address the time constraints during the master classes. Now you look at how well you can draw. Okay. So once you have done the sketch, how would you get the feedback? Okay. And how do you work on it further? So let us see that part. So upload your work on edge.dqlabs.in. Please self-rate your work. Self-rating is absolutely important. Then please get your work evaluated by the faculty either in the class or in the doubt clarification session. Okay. And based on the feedback, you please correct your work and improve it. So this is the process that we'll be following for assignment corrections. So you need to self-rate your work and ask for feedback within your class or in the doubt clarification sessions, as I have informed before. Okay. The doubt clarification sessions happen every Tuesday and Wednesday, 4 to 5:30 p.m. every week. So please do not miss them. Or if you want to get them evaluated within the class, please feel free and ask your faculty to evaluate your work and give you feedback. Receive the feedback. Very, very important. So how do you make progress? How do you move to the next topic or class? So when you finish your checkpoint, as I informed you, you have to get it evaluated by the faculty either in the class or during the doubt clarification session. So once you get the marks, if you score more than 5 out of 10, then you will be moved to the next class or next topic. So you have to request your faculty to send your edge email id and next class name to the next class WhatsApp group. The faculties have the access to the next class WhatsApp group, and once you request them and provide with your edge email id and next class name, they will share that information with the respective concerned person, and that person will do the needful such that you will receive the links, class links for the next classes. Okay. So you cannot request directly to the admin to move to the next class. The request will have to be coming only from the faculty. So please make that a point. So how do you receive the class links? The class links are sent to your email that you have registered with on DQ Edge. Okay. And the email that you would be receiving will be from DQ Edge, and kindly whitelist this particular email ID because all the edge emails will be coming from no reply at examplay.com. If you have not received an email, please check if it has gone into the spam box. All right. Yeah, so you should be receiving all these emails, and if you don't receive an email at any point of time, and if you have checked in your inbox and you're not received it, then what you can do is you can seek help from the academic support. So we are launching a dedicated academic support number. So take down this number, and you can either call or send a WhatsApp for all academic related queries. There is no need for calling up your counselor or faculty or anybody else. You have any problem, just reach out to this number, call them up, or send a WhatsApp with your problem, and they will solve the problem. So now let us just have a quick summary of the improvements that we have done, and how you can use those improvements for the design sketching program. Okay, so we have two versions. The current version has become old, which is version 21.0, and the new version is 23.0. So we have improved or basically made certain things better and efficient. So reviewing alum work, the past students' work before uploading work has been enabled. It was not enabled in the previous time. Now you can access any questions work, the, any questions work done by the students, past students, and you can understand how they have done. And we have introduced the checkpoints in version 23.0, and we have the sketch corrections made in the class or in doubt clarification sessions. Previously it was done remotely. Okay, and previously you are supposed to send a message to SPC and etc etc. All that has been removed, and it is made simpler and efficient now. We have introduced dedicated doubt clarification sessions. For all the academic queries, you can call up this number. There is no need to call up the counselor or anybody else. We have dedicated AIM monthly mock test with the revisions in the new version of design sketching. And we're also introducing or making the in-class announcements formal. Okay, so these are the improvements that we have done for the design sketching version 23.0. All right, so I thank you for your attention, and I hope you have understood what happens in the design sketching classes, and you see the relevance of all the activities that we are doing. Please participate in them with a lot of enthusiasm and dedication. Please utilize the DQ Labs facilities well, and soon we would like to see you at the top. All the best.